Hello folks, we're back for part 2 of easy Dutch oven bread making. Remember we put our dough on the stove last night above the standing pilot. Told you it'd rise up. Pretty much doubled in size. Looks perfect. Take the saran wrap off, set that aside. Take some of your flour. This is where it gets a little messy. Make sure you get your counter nice and clean. I cleaned it with Clorox this morning, so I'm all set. And get yourself floured up a little bit. And I just take a wooden spoon and I kind of turn around out to the flour there. Kind of scrape it down, get all you can. You're not going to get it all. Don't worry about it. It's fine. After you drop it in the middle of the flour, get you another little bit of flour, sprinkle over the top, and then I use a Wall Whiz painting thing. Came from the hardware store. Get it all floured up, turn it just a couple of times, and then take a little of your excess flour and sprinkle it in your bowl. It'll just make it easier when you go to take it out in a little bit. Then like I said, just roll it around a couple times. You don't want to overwork it, just enough to get the whole outside coated with flour. Make it into a ball, drop it in the bowl. Take your bread towel, cover it up, just set it on the end of your counter for about a half an hour. So you want to go over and turn your timer on. Turn your oven to 450. Then take your number 10 Dutch oven. No special treatment or anything. Put the lid on it. Center rack of the oven. Right in the middle. 450 for about 30 minutes. When the timer goes off, the bread will be ready and the Dutch oven will be ready. I'll show you how to put it in and get it started. We'll go from there. Be right back. Alrighty now. It's been 30 minutes. The Dutch oven is in there. It's 450 degrees. The bread has done its thing laying here in the bowl. Pretty much ready to put the bread in the oven. I don't use oven mitts. I use a pair of welding gloves. I like them. They work for me. It's perfect. So the easiest way to do this that I have found, grab the Dutch oven, take it out, take the lid off, grab your wooden spatula from earlier, and it's the same way you rolled it out onto the counter. Roll that ball of bread right out, kind of just center it up right in the middle of the Dutch oven. That's like the easy part. Not getting burned is the hard part. That's hence the welding gloves. Open your oven, slide it back on the center rack in the center of the oven. Close her up as fast as you can. If you're still at 450, everything's nice and hot. The lid on the Dutch oven keeps the steam in, gives it that thick, hearty crust, just the way you want it. Then you set your timer for 30 minutes. Let it bake. At the end of the 30 minutes, you take the lid off, leave the Dutch oven and the bread in there, set the lid up on top of the stove. Be careful, the thing is going to be 450 degrees. And then set your timer for 15 minutes. After that bread's brown for another 15 minutes, we'll go through it all. I'll take you to it step by step, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, our 30-minute timer just went off. It's time to check our loaf of bread and uncover it for its browning process. Get my lovely camera woman to step around the corner here. I'll show you where we're at. Let's see. Yep. Perfect. Just about exactly what it should look like. Now I'm just going to leave the top up, slide it right back in the center of the rack at 450 for another 15 minutes. And 15 minutes, we'll take it out, let it cool for a second. I'll take it out, show you how to thump test it to make sure it's done all the way through. And we'll get it on the cooling rack and give you some close-up looks at it. And everybody after this should be able to go out and find them a number 10 Dutch oven and make some bread. We'll be right back.
Go.
Alrighty, our 15 minutes is up. I guess we should take a look and see if we made bread. Slide it out here. Oh, I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. Get it right, come right out like that. Then, if you listen closely, sounds hollow. That's exactly what you're looking for. Then, just put it on the rack, give it about 15 minutes to cool, then cover it with a towel for another 30 minutes. Let it cool for at least 45 minutes before you slice it. The crumb on the inside has to set up and get solid and everything. But right now, as you can see, nice crispy crust, and the inside of it's really soft and nutty with the pumpkin and the sunflower seeds and everything. It's a delicious, delicious bread. And I prefer it personally toasted with butter. It's really good that way. It goes well with anything that a nutty flavor would go well with. Chickens, fish, stuff like that. The plain loaf without the seeds in it, exact same directions, minus the almonds, pumpkin, and sunflower seeds. Goes great with spaghettis, red meats, etc. That's the only difference, is the seeds you put in them. But there it is. I think anybody that tries it will be real happy with the way it comes out. I hope you try it. It's fantastic. Thanks for watching.